Hello, everyone. Good day to you all. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm hopping on here real quick because I want to do a quick update. Um, I had two doctor's appointments today, and uh, my the doctor that prescribes me the semaglutide, okay, which is what you see right here. I thought I had a 2 month supply, but I only have a 1 month supply. 1 month supply of semaglutide is not even, as you can see, it's not even a half. It's less than half of a vial. You get 4 needles, you get 4 shots out of that one vial. And my doctor said because I have been on Mounjaro for so long and I've been at 15 milligrams for so long, that it would be a disservice for me to start semaglutide at a low dose. So they gave me these needles and they said that these needles, I have to do 50 right there. That's called 50 units. And that will be each week. So every Friday, once I'm finished with the Mounjaro, I will take 50 units of the semaglutide. And that's it. And there will be no need to increase the dosage. That is the highest dosage. And that will give me a 4 week supply. And they said 2 weeks before you run out, order it again. I just, text them on their refill line, and then they'll just go ahead and order it again. So that way I never run out. So it's like awesome. They just absolutely awesome. I love this. So that is what is going on with that. But as you can see, I still have two more um, Mounjaros left. And she told me, finish the Mounjaro before you start the semaglutide. Just keep on going. And absolutely, it looks like Mounjaro has gotten you to a place where you're maintaining. I haven't weighed, they weighed me, and I weigh the same thing that I weighed 2 weeks ago. So I go in every 2 weeks, I get weighed in, I get my blood pressure checked, monitored about any possible side effects. I went and saw my other doctor today, and he was very happy that the other doctor was giving me the semaglutide, and he gave me a list of reasons why he felt semaglutide would be beneficial to me. And two of his, well, not more, actually more than two of his nurses are on semaglutide, but they're on a maintenance dose, and they're just going to keep taking it for the rest of their lives, to prevent any weight gain. And then, it was just incredible. She gave me a lot of helpful information. So do not be afraid to take semaglutide. However, there are people who have had, really adverse effects with semaglutide. It's just like anything else. Everybody's different. You have to try it out for yourself and see how it works. Stay in touch with your doctor, listen to your body. She thinks that I probably won't have any problems with semaglutide since I did so well on Mounjaro. But we shall see. We shall see. So let's see, what was the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys? I think that was it. Um, oh yeah, the situation with the fasting. She did confirm with me that you do not have to fast on a GLP-1, just like Mindy Peterson said. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. She said, but if you want to maximize your weight loss, do a 16-8. If you can't do a 16-8, if that's too heavy for you, she said, do a 16-8 twice a week or 3 times a week. If that is too much for you, she said, then do a 12-12. 12 hours, no food, and then within 12 hours, you get to have food. But you must have a 4 to 2 hour, um, what do you call it, time frame where you do not eat. In other words, if you're going to go to bed at midnight, that means that you stop eating at 9 o'clock at night. So that way, when you lay down to go to sleep, your body goes straight into fat burning mode. I mean, she explained it to me. I can't, get it all. She said, I would prefer if you go 4 hours. Your last meal is 4 hours prior to going to bed. And I told her I would never make it to bed because I would be hungry. Now on the semaglutide, if it takes away my hunger the way that I want it to, especially the way that Mounjaro did in the beginning, then yeah, it'll be easy for me to go to bed 4 hours after I've eaten and not be hungry. So I'm just going to play it by ear, guys. If the semaglutide does what I need it to do, then I will have no problem doing some sort of fast. I'm liking the 12-12 because I can do the 12-12 every day. Because I can sleep for 12 hours. I just need to make sure that my last meal is 2 hours at least prior to going to bed. So at night when I go to work out and I work out and then I eat a small meal, then I make sure that I don't go to bed for 2 hours, that I don't lay down for 2 hours. I can do that. I can do that, no problem. And she said, and you can drink lime water, but that's it. And do not break that fast. So that's what I'm going to start out with. If I can make it to do a 16-8, then I will. I want to try to do it a few times a week, but I got a plan. So, the first plan is the 12-12. And then if I can stand it to do a 16-8, then I'll do it. And I'll do it like in baby steps, not like it was when I was on ipamorelin and tesamorelin, where it was 16-8, 5 days a week. Mandatory, I don't have to go through that. But she said, if you don't fast, at least make sure that your last meal is not filled with carbs, like starches, and make sure that you have at least a two-hour break, after eating before you go and lay down and go to bed. I also told my doctor that I have to have some type of starch because I have been just constantly getting nauseous if I don't have some type of balanced meal, which I share with you guys. I think I shared it with you guys in the previous video for Mounjaro. He said he never heard of that. He said, a person like you, if that's what you're struggling with, he said, eat smaller meals, eat more frequent, smaller meals. And I told him I didn't want to do that. I want to eat 3 meals a day. And if I can have me a nice hearty meal for breakfast, then I won't have to have such a hearty meal for lunch. And then when dinner time comes, I can eat something a little on the lighter side. So that way I can, go to bed after dinner, 2 hours after dinner. So, but my first and second meals, I would like to be hard. My first meal, very hearty. My second meal, a little hearty. And then my last and final meal for the day could be a lot lighter. Just to keep my equilibrium together and to keep, the nausea together and under control. Because that's what happens for me most of the time in the summer weather anyway, because I'm so extremely heat sensitive. He wants me to join Planet Fitness. He wants me to do circuit training. He said, if you could focus on circuit training, you wouldn't have to worry about cardio so much. You could do a nice, good circuit training routine and then just walk on a treadmill. I said, I got to go outside. I got to do some type of a power walk or some type of walk where I'm going up and down hills, okay? If you don't want me to power walk and you don't want me to power walk with weights, I have to be able to go up and down hills. I have to be able to feel the stress, the strain, I need to feel. And he was like, okay, that's cool. But I still really wish that you would just join a Planet Fitness. When I was younger, yeah, I can't deal with the gym scene, you know. So because of the poor air quality, I haven't been able to work out like I wanted to. I did work out last night. I did have a good um what do you call it, low impact power walk up and down hills, but I didn't get 3 miles in, you know, which is fine because I'm cool with just taking it as it goes, just as long as I can walk 4 times a week. So let's see. That was really pretty much it. That was pretty much it, guys. So these are the needles that they want me to have for the semaglutide, and then these are the alcohol packs or what have you. So that's the update, guys. Let me see. I can't think of. Is there anything else I can think of that they might have that they told me? My doctor wants me to have a humidifier going on because he says I'm drying out my nasal cavity and I have a rash on my face, which is a reaction to the skin being so dry around my forehead and my nose. So my doctor and I both go to the same dermatologist. So I have an appointment with the dermatologist and she said that they can definitely get me on some medication for my face. But in the meantime, he wants me to put a little bit of shea butter oil and see if it will break up, irritate my face or not. Just put it in the little infected areas, and to put the humidifier in another room. So I got it in my bathroom. So that way it'll help with putting some moisture in the air, and hopefully that won't stop my nostrils up. I won't build up pressure because it's further away. So I'm trying different things. So I feel like I'm on my way, guys. I feel like I'm heading in the right direction. I feel like God is hearing me. He's answering my prayers and he's leading me and taking me through this process for me to have a healthier life and, for things to get better, and that makes me feel really, really good because, it can be pretty sad and frustrating when you just don't know what to do next. So I'm glad that I went and talked to my doctors today. And then I have another doctor's appointment on Friday. And so we'll see how that goes. So that's it. Feel free to drop me a comment. Whatever you guys are going through, if you're transitioning from tirzepatide or Mounjaro rather to a semaglutide compound, make sure that it's not a semaglutide sodium because there are corrupt semaglutides out there. Make sure that you get your semaglutide compound from a doctor and a trusted compound pharmacy because there's so much out there that is just it's just not good. And make sure that that P word is on there, pyridoxine 10, not semaglutide sodium. Make sure that you you got the right stuff. And everybody who says that they have high quality semaglutide don't, so make sure that you get it through your doctor. It's worth paying the extra money knowing that you're getting a quality product than paying $100 and thinking that you're getting a high quality product when in reality you're not. If that label says semaglutide on it, that's all you're going to care about. You don't know that there's another word that needs to be under it or what word that should be. And sodium is definitely not what it should be. So be careful what type of semaglutide you have, that make sure that it is up and up and that it is legit. Because this is stuff that you're putting in your body and it's just very important. So I am glad to be taking it. I have no problem paying the $300 a month. As long as God bless me with the money to pay for it, then that's all that matters. So I'm hoping that I will have a good report for you guys. I'm hoping that I will be able to encourage you and maybe motivate you in your journey or making a decision whether to try semaglutide or not. And like I said before, there are some people who did have some bad experiences. So be mindful of that. Be careful. Listen to your body. Stay in touch with your doctor and just monitor everything, you know. So that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you. And I will, like I said, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.